Never play a worse something else respective. That is the prime directive. This looks like a worse something else. It is time for Replays with Dojo, the part of the show where Dojo comes out and watches your replays. So we have a Master 1 replay, so this guy should hopefully not be a bozo. Okay, Terror Top. Love to see it. We are on the draw. We have an Ash only, which is not good versus Malice. Okay, he goes straight into Gossip Shadow, so he already has combo. Yup. There's the Rabbit. TB11, so opponent is a certified bozo. Yes, he is 100% a bozo. Okay, Hair. Reload the Rabbit. My frame rate looks really bad on my screen. I hope it looks fine. Okay, here's Red Ransom. Get to Reborn Decoder. Banish Dormouse directly with Underground. Okay. Banish Chessie. Is he going for an FTK? I don't think so. This looks like normal Terror Top, Cherubini, Code of Soul, Malice stuff. Okay, here's Binder. Binder Banish. Reload. Where's the Apollo? This is supposed to be an Appaloosa. I'm confused. Okay, TB11. Gossip Shadow trigger PTSD. Okay, here she is. Here's Firewall. Okay. One of these is 6. I think one was set from hand. He has a Code of Soul in the graveyard, which can link into Cryptor on our turn. Gossip Shadow can negate a monster. Firewall Dragon can be triangle linked, plus we have Apo. Okay, we're starting Malice in the Mirror on Apollo. Great. Reload the Rabbit, and he's gonna 6 the Binder. Here's Binder. Gain some life. Reload the Rabbit. Rabbit Chainlink 1, Binder Chainlink 2. What? Okay. Okay, this is actually fine. This is fine. Banishing your opponent's mirror. I thought he was the biggest bozo, but banishing your opponent's mirror with no other Malice cards in the graveyard means mirror cannot trigger. Okay, opponent is triggering Ransom and Hair. Hair retrieves, Ransom reloads. Okay, now Firewall is triangle linked. I think that this GWC was very, very early. But maybe it's fine. Okay, we 7. We banish Rabbit here. Nope, we get ashed. And good, he saves the Gossip Shadow. That was before normal summon. That was all in draw phase. Okay, Mouse reloads the Chessie. Firewall will triple bounce. I like it. Okay, we get to reload the Mouse. He did know this is 6, so I don't know what he's doing there. Okay, here's Decoder. Now we have a Magnamu. Okay, now the opponent can make a Cryptor here with Code of Soul. He has one other set and whatever's in his hand. Like, he's almost out of stuff. And this goes for Ransom. Okay, here's Cryptor. Banish the Magna. I don't agree with banishing Magnum out there. I would have banished the Dormouse. Because it is when it resolves. Alright. Shadow negate this. We draw Lancia. So can Lancia stop our opponent? He chains Mirror to banish Cryptor and reload it. Do we chain Druis Worm here? No, we let the chain resolve. Huh. And then do you die, Otaku? Otaku! Rip. Valiant effort. I want to hear if I messed up the combo. Okay. You saw a Tenpai shift. Tenpai list with Shifter and Dragoon. Tenpai players will do anything. Okay. Maxi here, early. Because you didn't shotgun Maxi, you are open up to talents at any point, but because it's super heavy samurai, he probably isn't playing talents. So you can either... So they do normally have Gamma. So you have to decide if you want to Maxi the Wakaoshi when it activates, or when he activates to summon later. And I think now is fine because Gamma is limited. So I activate Maxi in response to this. Soul Horns, summon. Magnamut is our only interaction yet. That is the only play we could make. He goes Chow Fang. Light, fire, Chow Fang. People do play Gamma. Okay, so when he's summoned to that, he's got 2 worms, so you can't Magnamut to stop it. Okay, here's the Chi-Shao, sure. What is that? Foolish Ashuna. Alright, so if he summons a Vanilla, I would Magna the Ashuna here. Emergence. Get Protos. Okay, Protos is a problem. Could you have stopped that? What did he banish? Dark, Fire, Earth. He has Light, Wind, Earth, so no. You could not have stopped Protos. I agree with Banish here. Because then you get your Druis Worm, and you can't summon it on your turn. Okay, he Lancias. Why didn't you... So, you didn't Called by the Grave. That's true. Otaku is true. When you saw him search the Protos, because you drew the Lancia before then. So you drew the Lancia off Chi-Shao summon. So yes, Lancia then is the play. I agree. So Lancia chain Magnamut to get the Druis Worm. Then he can't summon Protos. You're locked out of light. Never mind. You're locked out of light. You cannot activate the effects of light monsters. So that's not the play. Because this is a light fire Chow Fang. So cheat in the TCG and activate Lancia, but you're under light fire Chow Fang, so you can't. Hello, Sundry. Okay, so you set a bunch because you cannot banish. And you cannot summon Dark, so you couldn't have even changed Druis here. You can't summon any of these. If you Underground, you could go get another March Hare. Same with Sark. Protos called Dark. Okay, discard a whole bunch of cards, whatever. I think you should Gold Sark. Because you're going to pitch it, you should Gold Sark for... something. I don't know what you get. Like, there's not, like, Heavy Storm and Dark Hole in this era. But that's the type of thing that you Gold Sark for. Yeah, no lights, no fires, no darks. Okay. Early Druis Worm on his turn. I don't know why he Pendulum summoned that. Okay, Called by Taya, I agree. Malice in the Mirror, Protos. Agree. Now I'm feeling good about this. Okay, banish Chessie from the grave, sure. Wait. Oh, and Malice in the Mirror, banish it from hand. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I would have banished Rabbit to reload the Rabbit. You don't have a Rabbit in the graveyard. It's a minor thing, but Rabbit on summon gets the trap card set, whereas Chessie doesn't do anything. So not busted as hell, because we were able to negate the Protoss. We don't care about light fire, it's just non-engine. And then so we have to beat literally a single Chi-Shao. No, if you imperm Protoss after the effect is resolved, it doesn't do anything. But if you chain a negation to Protoss, it does not resolve, because the effect is negated. Okay. I'm gonna Vishuda here. Vishuda can link off. The Monk. And we... literally all we have to beat is a single negate here. So I think I summon Rabbit. No, I summon Hare, banishing Chessie. It doesn't really matter what you do here. Okay, you do play 2 Chessie, that's right. Chessie banish Rabbit from hand, Rabbit reloads. Okay, here, Decoder. He's gonna negate the ransom here. But you've already used Underground, and your 1 mirror is in the graveyard. So this doesn't actually matter, that you don't care about resolving this, so this is perfectly fine. Yeah, Druis target this. Chi-Shao chain. He didn't have a chance to activate it yet. Okay, Chi-Shao gets sent with Druis. And we link off. Yeah, at this point, you just want to kill him. You need to kill Protoss by battle. People like to switch Protoss to attack. I completely disagree with that if you're not killing, because then it gets run over, and, like, that's your lifeline. I would have tried to make Apo first, and you have enough gas too. Okay, Ransom reloads. This looks fine. I would try to... Oh, you have used Chessie. That's right, you got Mouse with it. Okay. Yeah. So, no, I don't think that you really made any mistakes. Like, that was fine. Very, very minor things. But well played out through all of that. And, like, this is very funny because the opponent's locks didn't actually hurt us at all. No, I agree. I agree. You guys are right. Appa was not correct there. Just killing them is better. Okay, opponent's playing Crystron. Start Solfafnir. That sure is a start. Like, discarding Trist is odd. So this is his only way to play. So I would assume that these are 3 non-engine here. Okay, gets inclusion. Fistvern searches. Trist now. Trist summons. This is Eloskeletus. His is not royal. Shame. Get back the Fistvern. Alright, so he's going to use an inclusion to get Cluster. Pop. Summon, summon. Reborn. Inclusion. Get the Cluster, just like I said. Okay. Sulfidor comes out. Here's our Infinity. And there's nothing that we could Magna at any point. Okay, so he has Cluster. 3 Mystery Non-Engine. And 1 other card that I missed somehow. What was his other... Because he searched... Fistvern searched Trist. I missed something at some point, because I suspect 3 non-engine, cluster, and 1 other card in hand. Oh, the Fist. He got Fistfern back. So he has Fistfern, cluster, hand trap, and then 2, like, mystery sets. Okay, Fua here. I think that's fine, because this is main phase only. He doesn't want to chain this. I'm dumping Banish Merc. Valid. And then we're going to opening. Goes for Quarian Gandrax. Probably because he doesn't want to summon a whole bunch from extra deck and he wants something impactful. But unfortunately, Aluber and Quarian are going to make a chain. They will form a chain, that's the term. Goodbye, monsters. Get Branded Fusion. Send Sword here. I think that's preemptive. No, it's not, because you're going to get lost. Wait, where's your lost? That's white. Keep in mind you have no idea how Crystron works. Okay. Well, you don't really need to. Infinity is a negate. Cluster is a pop. And that's it. Plus non-engine. Okay, he fuses, or he negates. Negates Cartesia, pops both of these, fine. White. He lets it through. Okay, now we have Rinbrum to negate Infinity. Sword is going to get a card back, so we have a card to discard for our Branded Fusion plays. Here's Albion, sure. Albion banished 2. Here's Lubellion. Star Source. Legal. Okay. Dead cross out. Why was this not a Mirror Jade? Like, cluster's a problem? Cluster says your things can't be banished, but you can banish Infinity here, and then he has to still deal with Mirror Jade. Like, Mirror Jade can just attack over Infinity. Where's your Lubellion? Why is Lubellion banished? How did that happen? Albion banished Lubellion for Star Source. I don't agree with this. I make Mirror Jade here, tribute Albion for Lubellion, set up Lost, set Banishment in the end phase. Or red to make Star Source. Like, there's another way to Star Source for sure here. Like, this does work. Like, this is a perfectly fine play. Albaz and then Rinbrum negate and bounce the other one. Like, fuse Mirror Jade into one, bounce with the other one. Maybe this is better. You don't have Lost, though. But I feel like you could have done this without... Wait. That was Titanic Lad, wasn't it? You sent Titanic Lad way earlier in the turn. You could still have done that. Hello, Stychronos. Okay, I agree with negate this. No, you're right. Because I was thinking that you discard, yeah, I was thinking to discard the Merc. I think you're right. Thank you for the follow, Stychronos. Opponent's playing Gashtira cards. Okay. Rams in, and now he's just conceding. I will remind you that I am a branded bozo and the world's worst branded player. Set the red, sure. And then this is just leave. Okay. So did you have a specific question here? Because I think that you're... Alright. Another L in rated because I didn't play around a card I didn't even know existed. Okay. So let's see. You're a simple man, you're a pendulum main, and you only use one pen deck. Okay, another game on the draw. Penned fun deck. Okay, so if his back row don't stop Chessie, this is very funny. Huh? This. Are going to face a monster field. Any damage your opponent takes is halved. Also, that becomes equal to your life point. Oh yeah, I have seen this. I just assume that stun like has bullshit like battle phase traps like this because of situations like this. So yes, now his statue is 8,000 attack. So I just assume that it's something like even if it's just a Mirror Force. Like, Mirror Force still clears the Chessie, and I'm not in a better position because the rest of my cards don't do anything if I can't special. Alright, so not dead yet. I don't think there's anything to do to play around stuff like that. Like, even if you know Life Hack exists, are you gonna, like, not attack there? See, here's Mirror Force. I literally mentioned Mirror Force. What is this guy? Face up attack position monster cannot activate their effect. How bro not dead? Because Life Hack halves the damage your opponent takes. So it makes your guy 8,000 attack, but then your opponent only takes 4,000 damage. Stun equals unhealthy games. Generally, yes. I think stun is good to have in the game for low-skill gamers to get wins. I think it is bad competitively, but I think for the long-term health of the game, stun, unfortunately, is a good thing. And my Master Duel is like 10 frames per second today. I'm very confused. Nothing is different than yesterday. But I didn't stream yesterday. Okay, Puru. Okay, we draw one card. Cheesy Cat into White Rabbit. Ballin of Albaz is a good name. Opponent Certified Bozo on TB11 still. Straight into Splash Mage. Bro needs the spreadsheet. Link in the description. You can drop a donation in my PayPal. Excited for new Yu-Gi-Oh cards to come. People are always talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, more like Yu-Gi-Oh. Enjoy the cards you have. Your time with them is precious. All right, we are 11 reloading the ransom. I'm gonna instate a rule: no Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are not, like, close. We got Gemini cards pulling up in the mail. Okay, different story. You're excited about the physical cards arriving at your house. I just thought you meant, like, new support for whatever stuff is coming. It's like, God, stop talking about stuff that doesn't exist yet. Okay, here's a Cryptor. I thought he was gonna go Terahertz on complete bozo. So he started Chessie Rabbit and ends on Cryptor. Okay. Legal. Okay, Binder. It's too late for this. Oh, you are talking about cards that don't exist yet. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, now here's Rabbit. Does he have the 7? Okay, I think... Okay, that's a fine chain link. I can say Rabbit last is wrong. They exist physically. Well, this is not a TCG stream. Okay, now we're Teusing under Maxi. Gets impulsed and destroyed. Ryan is our last hope. Coelacanth. Coelacanth. Summon. You do play Grethus. And you play Butterfly Guy. Summon the Grethus. Grethus gets, or Monoceros gets kinda big. This is another monster reborn. Cool. Here's Donna, which is another summon. Barrier statue. Can we kill? Has this activated? It has. Neptubus has not activated. Wow. Wowie wow. Has Poseidra? Yes. Okay, there's King. Here's Trite. I'm not sure this is the correct order. Yeah, the opponent ended on Ransom GWC. Send Dragoons. Bounce the 3 attack position monsters. Summon Butterfly Fish, shuffle the thing away, get Trina. Heavy infantry, great. So we can pop it somehow. And now he scoops. Okay. Because you are going to kill him. Very funny. Very funny. I love Mermail. It could be some Boy Scout thing. I don't know. Look how long... Let's just... Look at how long Flameburge is. He starts over here. And he goes across the opponent's hand, and he's not even done. Like, this isn't even the end of him. He is a long boy. It's not about the size of the mate. I know, his mate is a 13-year-old girl. But look how big Flameburge is. It's not fair that the opponent side of the field is Flameburge, and then you get stupid Big Poplar. Okay, send the Deception. This is why I stopped playing Azamina. I kind of miss it. Here's Morthialago. Morthialago. Get Wanted. Okay. I disagree. I think you're supposed to Hollowed put this back. Chain Wanted, but fine. Okay, set OSS. Now we're Fiend Schmitting. Wait, what's this doing in here? That's not supposed to be there. Okay, summon Engraver. Make a sequence. Hollowed, put the thing back. I like the Cyber's field. I like a whole bunch of different fields. I saw that, Ginger. How many spreadsheets do I have? A few. In various states. What does Destrudo even make? I don't know. It can summon as a 1 in Synchro 8 right now. Or it can summon as a 6. Summons as a 3. Makes a 10. Okay, I was about to say Big Apollo. I was about to say 4-mat Apollo, but that's 5-mat Borderland. 5 link materials. Is cooking. Destrudo comes out as a 1. And Link Striker Dragon. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna Recharger here. Who's this? Okay, this is Apollo, sure. He's doing the thing I do with the Summon Skull deck, but more useful. Okay, here's Flamby. Negate our own Ash. Summon Recharger. Put back the Ash. Okay, to link Romulus and get the double Reborn, sure. Okay, gets Ravine. Princess. Princess Reborn Flamby. Okay. Oh, I was not even looking. We're playing Invoked Mech Knights. I didn't even see a single one of your cards. We're starting Desires. Okay, so what does the opponent have? They have Sylvia. Flameburge is not Interruption. 3 Mad Apollo. Oral End Negate. But not, because it has to summon a Rocket. And they have a Princess here. So it's just 3 Apollos and Sylvia. Because they've goofed here. And also, this summoning Ash doesn't do anything. Alright, negate the Desires here. Battle phase. Okay. Cleared 0 negates off that. Because Princess locked out a Borrelend. But getting rid of Borrelend, Flamby, and Princess is very good for the long game. Okay, Apollo negate. That one. Link summon other Alistair. I've never read this card. I'm not going to now. Banish Engraver. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bakaba. Negate and banish Apollo. Make our guy resolve. Invocation, get back Alistair. So now we have a Makaba. And whatever this guy does, that I promise I won't read. Okay, Recharger from hand. Then Destrudo. Hallowed Asmina gets a card back. Is this handy? Pop the field spell. Negate and banish Tracer. Yeah, he cooked too hard. He left. If he didn't leave Princess on the field, that would be very good. And he got very greedy by negating Desires with Sylvia. Oh, we're not big enough to kill Destrudo. I see. I think I hold the Cosmic for Makaba. He was feeling the flow and ended him. He tried to cook harder, and he cooked less. Cosmic the back row. Imperm Makaba. Sure. Alistair gets another invocation. Link it off. Who do you make here? Chronos is selected going first. Where's your field drip? You forgot to apply a field. And you forgot the Neo sleeves. 2 Stratos as usual. At 59, you're right, you're right. You need the 3rd Stratos in 59. Never play a worse something else respective. That is the prime directive. This looks like a worse something else. Yet, Spirit of Neo's Pass is not a strong play. What? What? These are legal plays you can make. You are allowed to summon Shithana, summon Tempura of Fortune, and link them into Shinobi Insect Hagakoramino. Okay. Summon Solid Soldier. Crosskeeper effect. Summon the Spirit of Neos from your hand. Get instant contact. Okay, decent. Tag you into Neos. Instant contact. Summon Sunrise. Sunrise, get Miracle Fusion. Crosskeeper effect. Put back the Shadow Mist. Okay, I probably would have put back Neos, but fine. I'm not familiar with the cards enough. Miracle Fusion from field. This... Are you fusion locked? No. Nothing here fusion locks you. This is why you need to play, like, Infernal Devicer. Because you link those off into any link monster, and then Miracle Fusion. So you're missing, like, at least Infernal Devicer in the extra deck. Plus the Link 3. Okay, get Favorite Contact. Normal. Turn you, not into Sunrise, into Grand Neos. Okay. His drill will pierce the heavens. Tag this... excuse me? This is not even main phase. Why is this not a battle phase? Instant contact now. Miracle contact. Okay, please tell me you're not shuffling from field. Okay. Flare Neos. Okay. One guy from field. Okay. Big guy. We've summoned the big guy. Why have we done all this instead of just killing him 5 minutes ago? Okay. Legal. Extremely punished by Nibiru. Trust. I don't trust in losing to Nibiru. I believe in Nibiru. In Nibiru, we trust. Say it with me. In Nibiru, we trust.